Little helpers, Jacob Hester and
Matt Flynn,
are taking over Off the Bench, presented by All-Star Toyota. Tune in for some naughty and nice sports talk this Christmas season. Live from
Raising Cane's
studio, here's Jacob Hester and
Matt Flynn.
Yo! Wow! Welcome in, OTB, here on this Thursday morning. And the Wolfpack is back. Jake, Flynn, Alondra, Tay back from vacation. Tay, how we doing? You didn't miss anything, bud.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. You know, I've been kind of off the grid for a few days. Did anything happen? Do we have a coach yet?
No update there.
So we don't have anything.
Nope.
How'd the signing class go? Did we beat Penn State?
Yeah, right ahead of Colgate and Penn State.
Okay, I know Penn State's normally the standard, so I was like, let's compare ourselves to them, see how they did yesterday.
How was the trip, sir?
It was great. We had a great time. I was telling Matt, believe it or not, guys, it's not hard to score Tennessee Titans tickets this time of year. We woke up Sunday morning, and Victoria was like, hey, I've never been to an NFL game. I'm on SeatGeek. They're like $20 for like 10 rows from the field. I was like, all right, we'll go out there because it was like a noon game. Mm-hmm. Okay, no big deal. We go out there. It is like 25 degrees, windy. We stayed for the first half. Woke up Monday morning. My throat is like on fire. So I was like, you get sick on vacation. Perfect. That's what always happens. But happy to be back. The rain saved itself for when I came back. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's fun driving in this morning.
No, I'm happy to be here, guys. I was yesterday morning. I was kind of like, you get the junkie itch every now and then.
Yeah,
I had it yesterday morning, but signing
scratching
day,
a little bit.
Oh, I'm excited.
That's like your favorite day of the year, basically.
Yeah, I was
high school kids signing to college.
I was pretty locked in yesterday.
I mean, you're probably locked in the whole vacation.
I was.
Victoria's probably like, hey,
I was. Yesterday,
we're not in the office there, bud.
Yesterday, I got home like midday, so in the afternoon I was like really locked in because I really wasn't doing anything. So.
Well, that's the worst. Like being on vacation or on a little trip, not in your comfort zone, staying in a hotel, then you're sick a little bit. So I'm sorry, bud.
Oh, it's fine. It's all good.
We've all been there. Yeah. But you chose to go see the Titans, and I don't care if it's $20. That's 20 hard-earned dollars, bud.
Was it the best decision I've ever made? No. We saw a wiener dog race at halftime. That was probably the highlight of the game.
It's not bad.
Wasn't bad.
Who'd they play? The
Jaguars.
The Jaguars.
I know what you're thinking. Oh, Titans, Jags. At least this was a competitive divisional game. No, I think the Jaguars won like 28-3 or something like that. It wasn't great.
Good team. Good team this year.
Yeah. We did go to a Predators game. That was electric. First NHL game.
Oh, well, there you go.
I was here that like decision. NHL in person is like great.
It is.
We went. It was awesome.
It is.
Yeah,
we had a really, really good time.
Matthew, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. A little sleepy today. I got a little manufactured energy.
Why you sleepy, bud? You stay up too late watching TV?
No, I don't know why. It's I felt like I had a good night's rest. I think what happens is I love sleeping when it's raining outside.
Yeah, I mean, who does?
And so, when I woke up this morning and that rain was hitting the window, I just did not want to get out of bed. But I did it because I'm dedicated.
Yeah, you wanted to stay in and watch reruns of Dawson's Creek and Price is Right.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I get it.
But no.
Glad you made it.
I'm dedicated. I'm committed to telling the good folks listening about these high schoolers.
I bet you did a deep dive. The deepest of deep dives.
The deepest.
Alondra, how we doing?
Good. Not a fan of this weather. Y'all know that. So.
No.
Not a fan, like as in you don't like driving in it, or
I don't like any parts of it because, like Matt said, I just wanted to stay sleeping.
But that's the best part about it, though.
But you can't stay sleeping though, so that's not the best part about it.
True. Kind of makes.
If I didn't, if I was jobless, maybe.
True.
If I was unemployed,
or if it was like a random Sunday where you didn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Y'all have Sundays. Y'all don't have to do anything.
I mean, not I.
Like if
Let's
you
say,
recently
yeah.
are like going through a breakup, this is like the perfect day for it.
Yeah.
With Paula Cole playing in the background.
Absolutely. Just sit out and look out
Or
the window.
like some Goo Goo Dolls
Oh, that's
Yeah.
elite too.
God.
with this music.
What a
Yeah.
great breakup day.
Yeah. What do we
Great-
typically
great
play
day
on
for
Thursdays?
Great day
What do we
for
typically
breakups.
play on Thursdays?
We don't have like a designated
breakup songs.
breakup
I don't know
Oof.
why. Maybe
You know
because
I got
Lane broke
those.
up with Ole Miss.
Yes.
Oh.
And we're
Nice.
excited, but we're going to let them feel the pain.
Yeah.
Because they can say what they want to say. They can act like they want to act.
No.
We all
they
know.
are crashing out.
They are.
Like they're in the crash out stage
Yeah.
of the breakup,
Yeah.
which we all get it.
Yeah.
Who hasn't crashed out before?
Yeah.
Yep. It's everybody's fault but their own.
That was probably my favorite thing on vacation. Like, okay, I'm not trying to be rude here or anything, but know your damn place in the world, please. Like,
Okay.
there's people like, why would you ever leave Ole Miss? This is like a dream job. It's a stepping stone job. Somebody in the SEC has to be a bottom feeder. For, I don't know, 95% of my life, it has been Ole Miss. They'll probably go back to that. Like, know your place. There's a hierarchy in college football, and you're not at the top.
Well, they're
I think a
listening to
bottom
the.
feeder might be a little strong.
Well,
Maybe a
when,
little-
when we were playing, they were
mean-
bottom feeders.
They haven't really been not bottom feeders
Right. Like outside
before
of
I
Lane
mean,
Kiffin
They
got
were.
there.
When we were playing, they were.
I
You had,
There's
you
12
had a
teams.
couple years.
I feel
but
like you got to reserve the bottom feeders for like the bad
Kentucky?
bad. Like Kentucky, Mississippi State,
Arkansas.
Vanderbilt.
Well, Vanderbilt's 10-2, bud.
Like Ole Miss was kind of like a catfish. Like they'll dabble at the bottom, but they'll also come up for a worm. You know.
yeah, I guess, man. It's
Actually
just like
pretty
I
good
don't
analogy,
understand.
though.
Like,
Thank you.
Yeah.
like I get, like, okay, if you're Georgia, if you're Tennessee, if you're Texas, and Lane Kiffin leaves for LSU, yeah, I'd feel some type of way. I'd be like, what makes you better? Like, it's LSU and Ole Miss, guys. That's like leaving a high school job for a Division II college job. Like, it's kind of a no-brainer. Like, what are we doing here? I don't know. I just feel
They
like
let
fans
people. They let
think they're
people get in
better
their
than
head,
they
though.
are.
They let people
Yeah.
get in their head and
Fine
different, like Feinbaum got in their
Feinbaum,
head,
yeah.
like to make them sound like
Yeah.
Ole Miss is a better
Keith
job
Carter
right
got
now.
in their heads.
Barrett Salee, who's my colleague, Barrett's my guy. Like, but he was like, the difference between LSU and Ole Miss is so small. I'm like, bud, it's a gap,
Yeah.
and it's okay. Ole Miss is winning football games, but to say that it's on the same level, it's just not.
No.
Because you keep telling me about these seasons that Ole Miss is having, and they're great. But what has it gotten them? They still haven't gotten to Atlanta. They still haven't, won a championship at the SEC level or the national championship level.
Haven't even touched the playoffs.
So
If you have a sign in your stadium that says SEC West champions, even when you weren't, your program's a loser. It is what it is.
I mean, Brian Kelly, who LSU just fired, made it to Atlanta, and your program still never has. So Lane Kiffin sees that, and he's like, look, I have maxed out what this place can be, at least in his thoughts.
Yep.
He's been there. He knows it.
Yep.
And I'm going to go to a place
Yep.
that expects to be there
Right.
every single year.
And I don't want to like call people like liars, but I'm going to.
It's fine.
Like the kid that came out and the AD, like when they said nope, we did not as a team ask Lane to hope that Lane would coach in the playoff. Get out of here with that.
Yeah.
Like your head coach that's there, like most of the guys on the team came there to earn money as well and play football. Like it's professional football.
Yeah.
You're going to say like after the fact, you tell me nobody on that team said, like, yeah, we definitely want you to coach us. Like we got a chance at this thing. Like come coach us because we're doing pretty good. And the AD to say, well, none of that was true, blah, blah, blah. You just let the OC back.
that I really don't
Yeah.
Like,
understand.
what?
So
Like, you
funny.
talk
Yeah.
about like some hypocritical stuff happening right now.
Well, he did the exact same thing. So why is it okay for Charlie Weiss to go back? And then everyone, like, this is kind of funny to me because everyone's like, oh, Lane Kiffin's allowing Charlie Weiss to go coach the playoff. And, like, that might be true, right? Like, he has to also give him permission or let him go. But,
Yeah.
like, Keith Carter, who refused to let Lane Kiffin do it,
Yeah.
probably off of principle and, like, pettiness, is just going to let Charlie Weiss, the same guy that got on the same plane when he got the same ultimatum as everybody else, he's going to let him come back.
Yep. They went to that first install meeting for the playoff and said, whoa,
And they were like,
Yeah,
wait a minute,
yeah.
our
Hold up.
entire offensive staff's gone.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, you want to come back?
Hold
up.
A couple games?
Yep. I mean,
Probably
that
one.
AD
Look at
wouldn't be doing hot yoga if it wasn't for Lane. He wouldn't be doing it. You
It's true.
You think the AD set that up every morning at 6? Nah.
Yeah.
That was lame. He'd be out of shape. Wouldn't get that healthy sweat on every morning if it wasn't for Lane. It's so hypocritical, though.
I mean, look, Morris is coaching North Texas. Summerall's coaching Tulane. Brian Hartline, the OC for Ohio State, who's a South Florida head coach, is coaching them. Colin Klein, who's now the Kansas State head coach, is going to coach A&M in the playoff. He's their OC.
Yeah.
Lane's the only one that
And look, there's two sides to everything. I get it. And, like, do I actually believe everything happened exactly as, like, Lane and, like, everything was done perfectly from his side? Probably not. It's a messy situation. We all get it. But, like, to sit there and lie and be like, the players, no, we didn't. Not one person in that room said that we wanted him to keep coaching. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
you want to win.
Yeah, you want to
What
win.
gives you the best chance to win would have been with Lane Kiffin as your
Yeah.
head coach. So I get it.
Yeah. Like,
If
if
Pete Golding's
like,
never been a head coach.
In 2007, if Miles would have, like, said he was going to take that job,
Right.
it would have been like, hey, yeah, coach, but can we just finish?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just
sure.
finish. Like, we don't like it. We're mad at you a little bit, but,
Yeah.
like, let's do it. Let's go finish.
Yeah. We got, I guess it was before the SEC championship game. We got 2 games.
Yeah.
Let's go finish it.
But we had, like, 2 games, but we had, like, a month.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Anyway, liars, you catfish.
I know that might stick. That might be your best work
Thank
so
you,
far.
bud. Thank you.
Ballparking it in my head a little bit.
That and the leg out the blanket.
Yeah, but I've heard it,
Describing
like
a vest.
you heard that for the first time.
That
I've heard
was
that for
incredible.
about 8 years now.
Yep.
You notice he hadn't worn a vest since we started calling him out, though.
No, we wore one yesterday.
No, you did.
I took it off because it was hot in here.
Yeah.
It's hot
I didn't
here
see it.
today.
I think I might be on the vest gang.
Thank you.
I
Should
might,
be.
I might
Vests are
get me
great.
a
I mean,
vest.
if you're against
bubble
vests,
vest.
you're just like you're a sheep. If you are totally against vests, you're a sheep. Because like they are practical, they are
Yeah.
comfy, they keep the core warm,
Right.
and you just doing it out of principle and out of spite.
Just
I
don't
wasn't
own
against
Because there's a lot of
them,
nerds.
yeah.
There's a lot of nerds that wear them and they make it their uniform, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But like, it still doesn't minimize the greatness of a vest.
For sure. I have like a little fur one that I wear sometimes.
Mhm.
But I think I'm going to get a bubble vest.
Yeah,
I think y'all convinced
Okay.
me.
there you
Is
go.
that a puffer vest?
Yeah, puffer.
Yeah.
Just because I'm sure the Carr brothers are vest wearers doesn't mean I can't wear
Ooh,
one.
actually, you can't. You just got me back off board.
Dude, almost. We had a vest ready to go this morning. If it wouldn't have been raining, we'd
yeah.
be rocking
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, we know you're in the gang. We know. Tay, before we take this first break, during all the madness, all the craziness, which storyline, which whatever it was, made you wish you were in studio the most?
Oh,
You had a
man.
taste.
Signing day. It's got to be. He loves
Yeah,
signing day.
probably yesterday. I mean, we had talked about the Lane Kiffin thing ad nauseum for 3 weeks. I mean, everybody was like, this is their top guy. I actually think they did well yesterday for the most part. I know we'll probably recap day one, but look, you hired a coach 48 hours before signing day, and I think you did about as well as you could. You flipped 4 people from Ole Miss, so all the Ole Miss recruits that apparently hated Lane Kiffin, they didn't hate him too much because they're on board as well. And you didn't really lose anybody. I mean, there's a couple guys that have delayed their decisions. Nobody's flipped on you yet. So,
Right.
I mean, look, you hired a coach 48 hours before signing day, and I think you did a really good job.
Yeah.
Like you crushed.
Did well for sure. Did well for sure. There's some names that when we were doing the show yesterday, we weren't sure if they were going to sign, and there was rumors, hey, if they sign, that's a very good sign because of this. We'll explain what this is when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com, the website for Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. Always remember, you can do so much there on the homepage. You can have a chat with a live agent. You can see cases they can handle for you in the courtroom. You can see past client results all right there on the homepage of the website. Again, getgordon.com. And if you want to pick up the phone, you want to speak with somebody, always remember it is so easy. No matter where you're listening to us in Louisiana, from Shreveport to Monroe, Monroe to Alexandria, Alexandria to Lafayette, Lafayette to Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge down to New Orleans, down to the Bayou. It is your area code, followed by 888-8888. Get Gordon and get it done.
That's right, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. It is the holiday season. You know, every year, Gordon McKernan, they do their big bike giveaway. So go check them out on the website, on the socials for all the information on that bike. What an awesome event that they do over there. But if you've been injured, anywhere in Louisiana, from border to border, north, south, east, west, wherever it is, make sure you give them, let the Gordon McKernan injury attorneys fight for you. GetGordon.com.
Here's the thing, we started out friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend. Yeah, yeah. Since you've been gone, you're dedicated, you took the time. Wasn't long till I called you mine. Yeah, yeah. Since you've been gone.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
It's how I picture me with you. That's all you ever hear me say. But since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time. I'm so moving on, yeah, yeah. Thanks to you, now I get what I want. Since you've been gone.
All right, welcome back in. OTB. Playing breakup songs all day long. Not for us. We didn't get broken up with. But for those that lost somebody that was near and dear to them, this one's for you. This day's for you. And I'm just going to let you know, I got a feeling the laundry's going to cook today. So it might be pretty sad for you.
I got an arsenal of breakup songs.
Yep. Because we said earlier that this was the perfect day for a breakup because it's raining outside.
So you've been thinking about
It's
breaking up
cold.
with your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Do it today.
Because this is the time. They want to be staring out a window on a rainy day. And for you Ole Miss fans, you got broken up with. I feel for you. Stop complaining about it. Stop lying. Go look out the window. It's raining.
Move it along.
Stare out a window and leave us alone.
All right, let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, GEAUX, FlowIV.com, 225-953-8150 is the number. Weather change every day, it feels like here in South Louisiana. And so, maybe you get the sniffles. Maybe you're feeling a little under the weather. Nobody is going to get you back on track like the team over at GoFlow. So go see them, GoFlow IV Spa, GoFlowIV.com.
Got the sniffles, huh?
The sniffles.
Are you in third grade?
I mean, everybody knew what I was saying, though.
No big deal. Hey,
Yeah,
straight to the veins. Let's go. Get hydrated, get vitamized. Hey, it's called a Myers cocktail. It's got all the vitamins, got all the things that boost that immune system. And we're not talking like something you take over time and like it works over time, blah, blah, blah. We're talking immediate, straight to the veins, IV treatment, IV therapy. Go check them out right there in Jefferson, near Bocage. Get an account set up, get an IV, in and out, 30, 45 minutes. Have an awesome experience. Feel awesome afterwards. Go Flow IV.
All right, so the big story here, outside of all the coaching news, is signing day, and we followed it yesterday. Tay-Tay, you certainly, more than any of us, you follow this, I would say, day in and day out for the most part. Not like we all once used to, but certainly you call high school football games as well, so you are locked in. What did you think of the Tigers' day yesterday?
I thought it was as good as it could be, honestly, and maybe even a little bit better because there were some surprises. You flipped 4 Ole Miss recruits. Now, on the surface, you could say, okay, well, that's not that big of a deal. You got their coach, obviously, but you got some big-time guys. Corey Barber, the 4-star wide receiver, you go turn on this kid's tape, like, he can flat-out play. Everything he does sticks out to you. J.C. Anderson, the tight end, he was an Ole Miss commit. Ryan Murray, he was an offensive lineman that was committed to Ole Miss. He signs with you yesterday. So, I mean, you got guys in positions of need. Everyone was worried about Richard Anderson yesterday. Is he going to sign? Is he not? Richard Anderson does sign, which I thought was huge. And you didn't lose anybody yet. I mean, Deuce Gerald's was always going to sign on Friday. That was something he said from the beginning. Because, like, a lot of people forget, people think early signing period's one day. It's from yesterday to Friday. Like, you could sign anywhere in that 3-day window. Lamar Brown's one to keep an eye on. There is a little bit of update on him. Bryson Cooley might be the only one to, like, really worry about right now. Steve Wiltfong yesterday actually crystal balled him to Alabama. Now, initially I would worry about that. But if you lose Bryson Cooley because you move on from Brad Davis, that's kind of still a net positive for me. Like if you get a new O-line coach and you upgrade from Brad Davis and Bryson Cooley doesn't want on board, you lose a couple kids for that because you need to improve their big time. I mean, we've talked about it a number of times on this show. But, I mean, outside of that, I think they did a really nice job. There were some prizes. Aiden Hall, the safety, I mean, he hopped in late. I like the class overall.
Yeah, and then you got the corner from California we were talking about yesterday that his father was like, he ain't signing there if Corey Raymond's not a part of it, and so he signs. So we don't have official news,
no,
but that's a really
There's some
good sign.
situations happening.
That's a really good sign that there is a plan in place for Corey Raymond, which I just think is as important as almost anything in the next couple of days, and it has been. It should be. So that's good, pointing in that direction.
Yeah, it sounds like that's a positive direction. When did his father say that? That was a while back, right?
Yeah, just in the recruiting process.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, there's no guarantees. Maybe his father's a big fan of Lane Kiffin, and he's new to the program.
Yeah.
So you never really know. But based on those comments alone, you got to think that there is at least a good chance that Lane's going to retain Corey Raymond. And we all hope that he does. We think from our seats and everybody else's seats and what we've seen Corey be able to do,
Right.
the architect, of course, of DBU. We've seen what he did this year with all the corners that played so well. How good Montswork did coming back, DJ Pickett coming in. Like,
Yeah.
we could go on and on about naming the job that he's done. So that, to us, it's a priority. Now we just hope that it's a priority for Lane. And if it's not, then better have a pretty good backup plan.
Yeah, and gosh, I know this sounds crazy, and I know it's speaking in absolutes. I just don't know that there's a backup plan that would be better.
Well, no, there's
anywhere.
Not.
You know what I'm
There's
saying? Anywhere from
Right.
coast to coast.
Yeah,
From
and
top
that's
to bottom.
That's the same thing. That's kind of the y'all know me. I don't hide it. Like, I don't really like. It's important, the signing day and getting good kids out of high school and having that talent pool of young guys to grow. But like, I'm more kind of focused on like the Blake Baker watch right now.
Right.
Because there's no way you're going to find someone to come in and be better than him. Like, you can only hope to find an equal to him if he decides to go and take a head coaching job. And no one would blame him. But that's the storyline that I'm more concerned about rather than, because, I think Lane said it best. And then, was it yesterday, 2 days ago, whatever it was, he's like, I'm ultimately confident, like, if we don't get the numbers we want or whatever during signing day, like, I am not stressing because I know we're going to crush in the portal. But you can't go find a Blake Baker every day in the portal.
No, and there was a report, I think Garland had it yesterday, that Blake Baker not only interviewed for Tulane on Monday, but he also interviewed for the Memphis head coaching job.
Well, if you're going to interview for one, you have to interview for two for negotiating. So,
yeah, and both those are really good jobs. Certainly for your first opportunity to be a head coach.
Yeah.
If Tulane wins the American, they're in the playoff. Memphis was a team that, for a long portion of the year, was that team. They beat Arkansas, this year, and look, you could go back. I mean, Memphis has done this for a long time, number of years put together. So he's interviewed for a couple of jobs, but if he doesn't take a head coaching job, he's coming back to Baton Rouge.
Right.
I mean, I think we know.
I mean,
that.
don't you agree with that, though? If you're going to go, whether you like, if it's Tulane or bust at the moment for Blake, like, if you're going to interview for one job, you got to go interview for at least two. Because
you got to have some, yeah.
You have to, because your agent's going to push you to do that because he wants some power in negotiations.
Yeah.
Right. So you go interview for two because you need, I know Tulane is thinking like, all right, well, he's either coming here, we got to outbid LSU for the coordinator job, but now we got to outbid Memphis as well. Or maybe you make LSU outbid them. I don't know. Apparently, we got no problem finding money.
I was about to say, I'm sure LSU would do what they have to do financially as well.
Give them 5.
You said
10, whatever.
Shut.
I don't care.
You said something about an update, the latest. What is the latest with Lamar Brown there?
Well, he did say that, he wanted to see the staff certainty, like there was uncertainty around the staff. Also, though, look, I did this for you guys. Okay, I was
Yes,
like, we
thank you.
got to have a little bit of a deep dive. Our guy's social media handles no longer say LSU in it. His profile picture is gone. Like his profile picture is just black, like a black circle on Instagram. Like no LSU affiliation
Suspense.
whatsoever on that page. Now, look, you're a 17-year-old kid. A lot of them do it for fun. I get it, but
Yeah.
it's something.
Well, his future head coach is a troll, so you might as well start
There you
trolling
go.
people yourself. I meant that in a good way, in an endearing way.
Y'all know where I stand on this. It doesn't matter who the player is. If you have an opportunity and you're from Louisiana to go to LSU, I'm always going to tell you to do it. I have been taken care of in my life. I'm 40 years old because I'm from Louisiana and went to LSU. It's just the way that it is. Any speech that I give to any junior day or rising senior day, like all these days they have where you and I will go and we'll talk to whoever it is, I tell them that all the time. It's factual. It's factual. I have had teammates that have won Rose Bowls at the quarterback position and moved out of Louisiana because they just couldn't find what they were looking for as far as a profession. I could give you 10 to 15 examples. Right, wrong, or indifferent, that's just the way it is. So I'm always going to tell anybody from Louisiana, if you have an opportunity to go to LSU and you think it's the best for you, you got to take it.
Yeah, it's an opportunity that can open up doors for the rest of your life, especially
Yes.
when like you're successful. Now, if you're not successful, then doors are like cracked open maybe. But like if you're successful, it's a good thing. And you were talking about it yesterday. You gave so many different examples of guys that were from Louisiana that didn't go. You talked about your teammate, right?
Yep.
When they come back to Louisiana, it's like nobody cares if you won a Heisman. Nobody cares if you whatever
Played
you
10
did.
years in the NFL.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, I remember you.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
That's about it.
Tight.
And again, like if you don't want to move back here, if you want to stay where, like that's a different situation. But if you want to move back here, you want to be a part of the community. That's just the way that it is. I know like almost everything I've gotten in my life has been because of LSU. Just facts. I mean, you're not from Louisiana, but still, I mean, because you made this your home, you get taken care of as well. Just is what it is.
And it's so we're talking to you, high school kids trying to decide.
No, I mean we've done this before.
Yeah, we've been there.
I mean we've
Come here, dominate,
I
win a
remember
natty.
having these conversations with I think it was Andrew Whitworth. Like that was his recruiting pitch to me because I was committed to Texas, and then I get the offer from LSU like we talked about yesterday, and I'm like, all right, well it's time to decide. And I remember that was one of the people that I talked to. And he was right. It is what it is. So
Come here, be successful. Don't be scared.
I think the Instagram thing's just like
I think it's just
like
high
him
school.
just
Messing with
wanting
people.
to,
Yep.
like when Beyonce deletes everything before she releases an album. I think that's what
I didn't.
Right?
I didn't
But
know that at
okay.
all. I
That's what
respect
he's
it.
doing.
Nice
Okay.
work.
I like it.
Couple of interesting
Fun.
comments in the chat here. One was Blake Baker. He's not being interviewed by Tulane or Memphis. He's interviewing them. Respect that. Also, a question said, Jake and Matt, as former players, how would you feel if your coach walked out on you after 11 wins and going to potentially playing for a natty? Well, we almost had that situation. We talked about that last segment. Almost had that situation. If Les Miles would have gone to Michigan, as was rumored per Kirk Herbstreit at the time before SEC championship,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have been happy about it, certainly, but we would have been like, let's go finish this.
Yeah.
Like, can you just at least stay here for the next month while we
Yeah.
finish the job?
I mean, not every situation's going to be the same. I don't remember being like angry at Coach Saban for leaving us to go. Now we weren't playing. I mean, we're a 9-2 football team. We weren't playing for a playoff because there wasn't an expanded playoff. We would have been a playoff team.
We were in the Capital One Bowl playing
we were.
Iowa.
Yeah, we got to go to Disney. It was awesome. Fast pass.
Fast
But I don't remember being like, I understood.
Well,
It's the
think
NFL.
it's the NFL, yeah. It was a different situation. But
I'm saying I don't remember this anger. I was like, oh man, that sucks. I thought
if he would have gone straight to Alabama, well, there was anger when he went to Alabama.
by a lot of people for sure.
And at the time, Alabama was not a rival
That's also true for
Thank
us.
for us.
Yeah.
At the time, it was like, I mean, like I said, we never lost to him. while I was in school. Like they were not a rival,
yeah.
so like kind of a. Yeah.
Tay, percent chances that Lamar Brown signs with LSU.
I think he still signs here.
110.
I mean, nothing's really changed. I mean, look at
A&M and Miami were the two schools that were 2 and 3.
A&M's the big one. Yeah, I don't know why you'd want to go to Miami. They don't have actual fans. Yeah,
Wasn't Texas
I mean, I think
also recruiting him?
I think he's.
I'm not
still
even
here.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure, but I know A&M was probably number 2.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say 70.
Okay. All right.
You never know what a high school kid's going to do, you know?
Yeah. Can we show him videos of the yell leaders?
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
that will
that-
change his mind.
It
That
has
would be
to.
good.
If that's not a turnoff, that's
Then-
concerning.
Then you're perfect.
You
for
know
them.
how
Right.
we said that we were going to blame Matt if Elijah Haven didn't sign with
Right.
LSU? I think this one's on you.
That's a great
Yeah, I'll
point.
take it.
That's
Yeah.
a great
Well,
point.
or
we'll blame-
Jackson.
We'll blame
I'll take it.
Jackson instead
Yeah,
of you.
Jackson needs to get
Right.
on
Yeah,
that.
Jackson, if you're listening, pal,
Right.
what are we
It's his
doing?
fault.
You're supposed to be recruiting.
Yeah, you play like right next to the guy.
Yeah, J Bones. No.
I'm just letting you know if Jackson heard that, he's judging you for
Good.
whatever J Bones was.
Good. You know
Love
what?
when you do
Judge me
that.
all you want. Only one man can judge me.
I'll take it. I'll
Yeah.
take it. That's fine.
That's on you.
That's fine. You commit to the school because that's what's going to be the most important thing for the rest of your life. So, all right. You got another one?
No, go ahead.
Okay. All right. We'll take a break.
J-Bo.
More OTB when we come back here live from the Razor Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to gcopnet.com, gcopnet.com, Gulf Coast Office Products. If you are an engineering firm, a law firm, a hospital, a university, a bank, well, you know that when you need a document, you need it right now. And if it gets delayed, that can mess up your business. That can mess up the function that you're trying to get done, right? Well, if you work with GCOP, you know that when you call them in Baton Rouge, in New Orleans, on the North Shore, in Lafayette, that you're speaking to the person that's going to help you with whatever the issue is. You don't get that anywhere else, but you get it every single time over at gcopnet.com.
Yeah, the hard-working folks over there at GCOP.net, Gulf Coast Office Products, Louisiana's leader in office technology. And for over 40 years, Gulf Coast has kept businesses like yours running smoothly with copiers, printers, scanners, managed IT services actually makes sense. And what sets them apart is their award-winning local service team. So go check them out, gcopnet.com.
– 2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
You were my sun, you were my earth. You didn't know all the ways I loved you, no. So you took a chance, made other plans. But I bet you didn't think that they would come crashing down, no. You don't have to say what you did, I already know.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Razor Cane studio. Pretty good breakup song here, bud.
Really good one.
Yeah.
Might be like my favorite just song of all time.
It's pretty elite, pretty
love
good.
Can't judge that. But I said I can't judge that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
neither, yeah.
Great song.
Yeah.
Great breakup song.
When you look at what LSU did yesterday, they didn't have the biggest class. We were talking about that, quality over quantity. There were some schools across the country that signed 40 and 40-plus players.
That's possible?
It is now, yeah. You have a scholarship limit. It's no longer the hard 25. West Virginia, Rich Rod, we had him on off campus yesterday. I was like, Coach, how many players do you expect to sign today? He's like, I think 41. I was like, what?
Well,
41?
It's almost an NFL roster.
What? Belichick signed over 40 at North Carolina. USC, who had the number one class, they got some really good players, so don't get me wrong, but in large part because they signed 35 players. Man, there is no rules to anything. There's no uniformity to anything anymore. It's like, hey, LSU, you signed 16 players. This school over here signed 40. And then
That's
LSU in the portal is probably going to have a massive, massive portal class, right? It's like, man, used to it was like you sign 25. That's what it is. You get 25 guys. And coaches try to be creative, and that's when the old gray shirting and everything came into play there. But, yeah, you got schools signing over 40 players yesterday.
My gosh. So a school signed 40 players before these high school kids even get off for Christmas break. It's pretty wild to me. Wild times in recruiting. So how long has that rule been?
It's a couple of years.
A couple of years?
Yeah.
So they're just having mass exodus on their team. West Virginia, North Carolina, just people.
And that was the thing that was kind of shock. Not shock. I should not say shocking. No longer in college football should anything shock us. But I was like, Coach, you got 40 new ones coming in. What's that mean for the rest of your roster? He goes, we just had exit meetings. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yep.
Elaborate. He's like, well, you sit down. Hey, what's your plan? You in or you out? I was like, that bluntly? He goes, oh, absolutely. He's like, you have to be. He's like, we sat down with our players, and it's like, all right, hey, here's what we see. Here's blah, blah, blah. He's like, he said, if I'm being honest with you, like, we tell some players, hey, you should probably go look elsewhere. Yep. I'm like, man, oh, man, that is a different time. It's like we sit down, and if little Johnny needs to go put himself in the portal, we tell little Johnny, hey, it'd probably be best if you looked elsewhere.
Yep.
He said it's that blunt. He said with every player.
You have to be, right?
I know, but that's wild times. He's like, that's how you sign 40 players. He's like, the feedback that we got in exit meetings, we knew that we were going to have the roster ability to do so. He's like, we're still going to be active in the portal too.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic.
And that's every year. Like little Johnny last year was safe. Little Johnny this year, go get in the portal.
Yeah. Sorry, you're not good enough, buddy.
Yeah.
I probably can't cut you.
Actually, I think you can.
Can you cut people?
I think you can now. Because it's 1 year scholarships. It's always been 1 year scholarships.
Huh.
Every year they got to renew it, even when we were playing.
Oh. I had no idea.
Well, you didn't get cut.
I didn't get cut. Did anybody ever?
Yes. The guys that were asked to medical, was getting cut.
All right. Okay, fair enough.
How many guys did we sign with?
But they jammed their finger.
That had a paper cut, and they're like, hey, you should probably just take a medical. We'll pay for your school and your room, the whole deal, books.
This looks pretty bad.
But I don't think you need to be out here anymore.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that's fair. But that wasn't a lot of people. I think it's probably a lot right now. If you're bringing in 40,
not comparable.
You're bringing 41 people
but
in.
People got cut when we were playing by medical red. Like, hey, you're gonna not a medical red chair. Like you're getting medical, meaning you can't come out here anymore. You're still on scholarship. It doesn't count towards our number. We're going to pay for everything like your own scholarship. You just can't be in this building anymore.
Right. Can you imagine
it happened all
Bill
the time.
Belichick, who's been in the NFL for a long time, like he personally cut people himself. Like he called me to cut me, and I was there for 3 weeks, right? He called me to personally tell me with his own voice that I was being released. Can you imagine him if he's bringing in what'd you say, 41 players or something like that?
I think it's 45.
Can you imagine like these college kids just talking with Bill Belichick, who's got he's been calloused doing this for, I don't know, 30 years, 40 years? Just like, yeah, sorry, I got to let you go.
Oh,
but Coach, I'm enrolled in school here. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're true, because I'm sure Rich Rod or whoever we're talking about here probably, hey, gosh, man, little Johnny, man, you made a couple plays, and we really appreciate the work ethic and the things you brought to practice every day on the scout look. And Bill's just like, hey, we're just going to let you go.
Yeah, we got to let you go, bud. That's how it was.
It's probably too much of a term of endearment.
We had we were in training camp, and we had the day off, and so we were, of course, in Foxborough, and me and Lacey decided to take a little jaunt down to the Cape. We were driving to the Cape, and I wasn't really enjoying my time up there, so this didn't upset me. So I kind of laughed it off. But I got a call. We were stopped to get gas at a gas station. I got a call from a number I'd recognize for the Patriots, and he's like, yeah, Matt, this is good, Belichick. We appreciate your time. We're just gonna have to let you go today. Good arm talent. Wish you luck. Thanks, man. I'm like, okay.
Good
All right,
arm
tight.
talent.
Yeah, tight.
No, good. Good.
And I hung up and I looked at Lacey and I was like, let's go have fun.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, he actually might be set up better for this. I did have it backwards, though. West Virginia was 45,
Okay.
and North Carolina was 40.
Yep. Okay. One of my favorite stories coming out of yesterday was the story that popped out about Penn State, who is currently
I love
ranked
it.
128th
It's so good.
in the country, their recruiting class, 128th. Penn State, Pennsylvania, famously. Of course, they fire James Franklin with, of course, no plan. They still have no coach, and what are we doing? What do we say? Kentucky's got a coach before they do,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Who was the last to fire their coach?
Ole Miss
Penn
has a
State was
coach before then.
first.
Wait, they were first.
Very first.
Okay, so they had honed in on their coach to be what they wanted. Of course, the BYU coach, right?
Yeah.
Well, the BYU, they found some money. Crumble CEO,
Yep.
what's his name? Jason McGowan, decided, all right, let's pony up a little money. I sell a ton of cookies every single day, expensive
Yeah.
ones too.
Yeah, very
They
excited.
sell out
Yeah.
every single time.
They're not that good.
So they helped him lock in. So they got their coach. They re-signed him at BYU for $9 and $9.5 million. So of course left Penn State standing at the altar.
Yeah.
Well, what did James Franklin do? Not petty at all, is he?
No.
Had media in, and he was serving crumble cookies to everybody.
Good for him, man.
Good for him, and I love it.
James.
And
By
I
the
love
way,
it.
Didn't think he had that in.
I didn't think he did
Virginia
either.
Tech, 25th, ranked 25th
Yeah.
in their
They,
signing
they put
class.
some work in.
They
Also,
really
Matt,
did.
They were in the
Penn
hundreds.
State is 150th.
Yeah, they were.
150th.
They're behind South Dakota State.
Dang you,
They're behind
Google.
Colgate.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
only
Colgate hits harder.
136.
Colgate hits
Colgate
hard.
hates way
Yeah.
very
'Cause South
harder.
Dakota State's at least good.
Yeah, but so
They're
Virginia
behind a
Tech was
toothpaste company.
121.
121.
They were
yeah. That's putting
121
in
and
some
they
work.
went to 25th.
This is going to take some time to come back from this, Penn State. This is going to hurt, and my God, your ex-coach, James Franklin, just trolled
Yeah.
the ever-living
And
mess
if you
out
get
of you
trolled out of James Franklin,
with a cookie.
you retire for the rest of the month.
You got trolled with a box of delicious cookies.
Yeah. Well
Someone
done.
sent Crumble to the athletic director's office.
So good.
It's so fantastic. I love
Let's,
everything about it.
Let's figure out what Penn State's options are.
Okay.
Real quick. When we come back, we'll do that. More OTB live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to RussellPools.com. That is the website for Russell Pool Company. And you can go and check out all that they can do for you. It's got an incredible gallery of work of all the different projects that they've had here in the greater Baton Rouge area. And, you know, if you're listening to us up in Alexandria, they can help you out, all right? Their reach is far and wide. They're going to be able to help you get that dream pool in your space, at your home, at your business. So go check it out. Also, financing options on the homepage. That is RussellPools.com.
Yeah, RussellPools.com. The name you think of here in Louisiana when you think of quality pools, custom pools, the best pools in Louisiana. So if you have a project in mind, if you have something you've been wanting to do, it's been on your bucket list for a long time, well, there's no better time than right now to give them a call. They got 2 landscape architects right there that work within the company. So you don't have to go find an architect. They can go to the pool company and try to marry those two together. They do everything completely turnkey. Start your project, finish your project right there. Russell Pools, RussellPools.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
He left no time to regret. Kept his way with his same.
All right, welcome back in OTB here on this Thursday morning. Don't forget about our friends over at Rouse's, Rouse's.com. Yes, we are giving you a website for a grocery store. That is so you can find out which store is nearest you. You can check out the weekly specials they've got going on, and you can get ready for the holidays, for Christmas, for New Year's, for bowl games, whatever you're hosting, and it doesn't have to wait until Christmas Day. If you've got the company Christmas party, if you've got the family Christmas party, you got one side that goes the week before Christmas, the next that goes during Christmas. Well, you're going to have a party, and you're going to need a spread, and Rouse's is going to be able to give that for you. Real quick to finish this Penn State conversation. According to On3, top-level Penn State donors are pushing for athletic director Pat Kraft to promote interim head coach Terry Smith to the full-time head coach.
Cool.
Don't know that is going to be the best move for Penn State.
Do you know much about Terry Smith?
He's just a lifer position coach.
You called him a standard. You just called him a standard, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what he is. He's a lifer position coach. Like, he's never really been more than that, and that's fine. Obviously, there's great coaches that's what they are. I don't think he's ever been a coordinator. He's been associate head coach. He's had titles, assistant head coach, but no. He played at Penn State, so he's a Penn State guy through and through. He's coached at Penn State since 2014 in different roles, but they've all been as a position coach. He did play for the Shreveport Pirates in the CFL, so that does give him some clout with me, but that's about it. 3-3 as his time as the interim head coach.
All right, so they're doing all right. They're doing pretty good. I know there's a lot of, strangely enough, there's rumors for DeBauer over there. DeBoer. I can't ever say his name.
DeBauer?
DeBauer.
Who are you
What's his
talking
name?
about? Kalen DeBoer?
Yeah, DeBoer.
Oh.
Seems like a DeBauer. He looks like a DeBauer to me.
Penn State got coaches paid $370 million in extensions for having their name attached to Penn State. All right, hour 2 coming back your way here from the Raise the K studio.
Off the bench.